Welcome back to Timberborn and our experimental Oasis playthrough, which we are getting there. We're definitely in the latter stages of the series, but we've got a few yet to go. Certainly. My food is obviously going down now because obviously I have to start to get all this up and running and you know. I did have Spaddock somewhere. Where the hell did I have the Spaddock? I can't really remember now. We had the Spaddock at the back. We had chestnuts here, roasting on an open fire. We've got the chestnuts in there. Now I obviously need to have a better way of, you know, this needs to be sorted, obviously. I could sort that with a... Actually, it fits rather quite nicely in there, strangely enough. So that will be something that we can get going. Get around this system here. Most of this is all... Well, that can come down now. I can now build some more storage here. So that's done. I've now got the bread in here. We've obviously got the chestnuts at the back. We've obviously now got they got potatoes that now, obviously, like I said before, now there's Spaddock and cattails as well. Now I don't think, I may be wrong, that I was actually doing anything with the cattails. Let me, I think it's from here. No, it's not. So it must be in the baking area. Yes, there. Obviously, I have to do the flour to that. Now we got massive amounts of wheat. I don't need to. We got the Spaddock there, but it's not getting processed. So that's something that I need to do. But I don't have any storage for this Spaddock that I said I was going to have. So I'll put some here. I can fit another one in there, but I don't know what I want in there. That might be the cattail stuff. I don't need this anymore. Demolish that. Thank you very much. Yep. And we'll put the storage. This is another, you know, a storage. But unfortunately, there's no real easy way to get a second level on here. But we'll contemplate that when we get to there. That one's already there, so that would be grilled potatoes. Now I think I've got the problem here still. I haven't been able to get rid of all of this, so that's why the two will be imperative that I have. Also, that's why another reason why I'm not. Well, I suppose I am. Maybe let's just pause these a minute, but until we're ready. I've still got quite a bit of food. Once I get all this, you know, worked out, so to speak, then we'll be okay. We are in the well, we're almost approaching the drought, so again, we won't be able to do much once that's here. I want to get all this in. How come? We're still under 39%. I've run out of explosives constantly. And obviously I run out of extract, so that's why I had to turn the extract back on again. I know there's one over here somewhere. There it is there. I'm sort of really tempted to move the explosives there. Do you know something? That might actually be a huge benefit to this. Move the extract. Move the extract. Move the explosives to over there. That'll reduce this quite considerably. I mean, I'll have to have some better way of managing that. So it's obviously going to be beneficial to have. Oh no, I better set this up first. We're going to need the I'm going to need this, which doesn't actually cost that much, really. I will then. I don't particularly want to send the smelters and all that, but I don't mind sending the explosives and the. That's not what I want. I can't find any centrifuge there. That would be better for the centrifuge. The centrifuge does like things, well, in the center. Although I'd be quite willing to send it this way, possibly. Then we could. It comes under landscaping. Have something in the grounds of that. Then have this. The only trouble is this is, well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I'd like to get that one the other way around. Let's flip this. At least that way, then we're inside. Obviously, I'm going to have to go round the back. Round the back. Around the other side. There's some saying somewhere, and I can't think what it's called. Is it round the outside, isn't it? Round the outside, yeah, that's it. This needs to be done first, or higher. Then this. Then I would say where the centrifuge needs gears and planks, it needs everything that the other thing needs, so it will sort of get that done. I'm actually quite willing to blast a couple of little things out there to move this back, I think. Just out the way. Then we'll leave that to do its thing. Then once obviously I've got that going, how can I? The only possible way is to get up here. It would make sense to be able to track that back to somewhere. But it's finding a place to track it back to that's not already connected. And, you know, obviously, that needs to go and potentially goes forward. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm not even using this, so I'm going to get rid of it. It's resources that I could do with. Because by taking, I mean, the centrifuge, it doesn't actually tell me how much it uses, to be honest, how much power, which is a bit of a swizz. I can always do it for me until it's built, you see. 200 there. 150, now that's quite a lot. Now I know we're obviously sharing the power here. So these are only doing it 39%, but that will... the only alternative is to find another one and then start doing it that way, which is a good idea. We're doing okay here. Smashing the power. We got over 600 now. I've got 700 in... 700 in space. So I've got enough space here to be able to do what I want to do. The resin here is relatively full. Obviously, this is set for resin, not for cutting. We're still obviously cutting this. This is set for cutting, and we are, you know, our log situation has drastically improved in the last few videos. I'll have this back. I can also now get rid of this. Right, building has been empty, but it doesn't look as if there's enough room to be able to... I could put them on, that's what I say, I might move these and have these moved. Well, they're not really being used, to be honest, because there's not actually that, there's not that many... Once I've got that done, then this will all, you know, capitulate. Don't need that anymore. I've got these emptied, so I might as well just... In fact... that can be all picked up now. So we get like Spaddock, but I don't think we got the room for the Spaddock itself, though. That's the problem. No. So what I'll do now, I've got these running. Actually, though, because this would be, yeah. See, that's the Achilles heel to this, isn't it? The only reason why I'm going is that, well, chestnuts are relatively full. I'd need to blast this down here. I need to get the Spaddock running because that's extra food. I know that I haven't had a... Right, drought is in effect. Not worried too much. It's because it's at 80%. We've gone to 40, so that's not too bad. I'm almost there with the metal. I'm still drastically low with the tree planks, although they are catching up to the gears nonetheless. I was going to get rid of that, and then I realised that it needs flour. So we do have like maple pastries as well. So it it may pay to, like I said, just do a bit more doctoring on this. No, I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. We clearly don't have enough. Don't have enough potatoes to be able to satisfy. I've got 1,000 potatoes, but I've got nowhere near as many that. Why don't I plant? The thing is a lot of these are not running. I'll plant. I might as well plant something in there. Just makes sense to get that going, doesn't it? So that's fine. I've still got a massive amount of I've got a massive amount of grilled potatoes, but I've got no potatoes. Although saying that though, they are filling back up again. And for every one, we do get a lot more than that. Right, they've gone. That's gone. Right, our entire system here now has gone. So it's open plan. Just need to get other things running. How are we doing with our... We're doing... Now I know I could take these down and they would use them for other things. I daren't pause this. Because if I take it down or pause it, what'll happen is they'll start taking all this out. I think they'll take it out. Although how can they take it out if it's already been built? But let's not worry about that. So I've got plants a lot. Logs is absolutely fine now. I just cannot produce enough of everything off them. So I need to know. So there's another one that we could. I'm trying to think of how to get this into the... Well, the thing is, it really needs to go back to our central pillar. Our central pillar should carry on and carry on and carry on to the set, like through here, and then we do spurs off. That's the whole point of it, really, not any of this debacle. But I haven't got enough of everything yet to well, I'll get it done. Let's do. Do I just? I'll take the front, stuff it. It doesn't matter if I've got to swap things out, I suppose. There. That's Spaddock. I don't think we need many more than that. Or do I just do, say, stuff it and put that as Spaddock? This is the grilled version. No, the grilled version would be higher. It doesn't really matter now. Then that. needs to go to there. That needs to go to there. Oh, I'll not get the. I don't think I. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Wheat's fine. We've got bread, then we got wheat flour, and then we got wheat. That's a good line. There's actually more, isn't there? But the maple syrup could come in here as well. Like I say, I've got to redesign this. I may put the water down there. I do quite like the idea of having this, not just filling this up, it fill both up. And then tunnel it under, and then well, no, because I suppose not tunneling it under, it would come back up again, wouldn't it? It'd have to come back as long as this is higher, so it would come back up. Aha. Yeah, that's gonna work. I like that idea. Right, we'll blast this again. 2 for this. And 1 for that. And then we should be fine. That'll get in. I'm getting more extract. That's not the problem. It would pay as well to put some tanks down here. For obvious reasons. I don't need large tank. Well, I don't need a large tank. Yeah, that's telling geezers as well. Flipping thing. Flip this. Flip this. We'll do that, and then we'll flip that. That's for bad water. That's for catalyst. They are bots. I ain't got bots yet. I've still not built this yet, so this can't be connected. I've still got metal out of it. What I'll do is I'm going to send this to the lowest. Send that to the lowest. So it's going to do everything else until that. I'm going to move the pastries away. The thing is I've got these as well. Now these do use, and obviously the maple's there. So it would be beneficial to get that. Obviously these are going to go, because this is going to go over to here, to its own power. I'd be really interested to move some of this to its own power. Remember that we only get 400. We get 400 power, and one of these is an absolute generation behemoth. There, 200. You see, I'd only get this one and this one in before I'd use all the power. But if you think about it logically, I'm only running this 39%, and I've got 2. If I'm running one at 100%, I'm still running it twice for only 1. I know, that makes sense. And I'm only using one of these. So it does make sense to run it. Does it not? Yes, it does. But it's gonna take a zenith amount of time to send over there. That's why I was thinking, well, the thing is I still would have to. I was thinking of building something up here. Now I think I can do that. Although I don't think I need it that. Bearing in mind, I need to get this as a 2. If I can't get this as a 2, then it won't work. Ah, see, it will work. No, it won't work because I still can't get around, and I don't think I can do it. Yes, I can. Shut up, pig. You can do it, mate. Shut up, pig. Now, we're obviously going to tie that into there. Didn't want to tie that into there. That clearly doesn't need to be tied into there at all. This doesn't need to be tied into here now, as that's not getting used. Well, it's getting used, but it's you know. And then we're not directly in line, but if you think that, like I said, this should be the one that I'm doing, so I'll pause that one. Because this one here is the one we're taking everything from the center from this here. It would beneficial to do this then, wouldn't it? And so, well, I don't know how many I want. I'm gonna have to take these out of the way, or at least one of these. Because that was the whole point of doing this. Do I want it to send it off there? Yeah. I don't need this then. Pause that. Get these in. We've got the thing there, but I don't think they can. I don't think they can get past that. I know I'm getting rid of a chestnut, but you know, a maple, but you know, what the flipping hell. I've got so many. I'm chock-a-block full. It's absolutely doing what it needs to do. That way we send it off the center. Now I know that the idea of these was to do a diagonal, which would almost be like here, if you like. But this is sent, you know, this center here. Then I go down there. That way they're gonna run off to the others using our whatever the hell I call this, which I have no idea what I'm calling it. How are we doing with this? We still have not got this going. Gears and planks, that's what I need. Probably adding them two together was not the best idea. I will get this running though. Everything is it's all coming together. Slowly but surely. What did I say that this was for? Can't remember now. Oh, that was it. That was going to be for Spaddock. If I can find the damn thing. Sunflower. Berries. Come on, you crazy fools. Gas grill Spaddock, so that makes no sense. Cocktail, grilled chestnut. Chestnut's there. Spaddock. Ugh. Right, that. Then copy that to there. Go up to there to. That should be enough Spaddock now. Ooh, 4,000. That's the grilled version of it. That means... well, I'm not doing any at the moment, am I? Right, so I'll leave these empty for now. That's me chestnut opened on a fire. I'm going to build these and get them... I'm just going to get them going. Where am I storing the spaddock then, is the question. Because I must be storing it somewhere, but I don't know where. That's there. That's there. Oh, that must be in there, so that's fine. I cannot find where that flipping thing's stored anyway. I wonder if it's not stored. I wonder if it's just... It's in here somewhere. Because I know they can store a hell of a lot in here. Yeah, it's probably in there. Well, it's 100 and something. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, no, I don't think they can reach that. That's why they're complaining. I think they can't reach it yet. Let's do that. Right, that would happily go to there. Voila. Then we'd need to work out where the hell this is going to be. As we can see here, a bit of an issue. Right way over the freaking centre of that. That's okay. Well, that's there just to annoy us. I'll jump that. I can't, because I can't, the thing is I can't jump it with things, so I might as well just jump it and be done with it. Then we'll go for another one of these again. That's the furthest I can go out. Because it needs to be the centre of that. There's no reason why I can't do that. And then... I can't get to the... I can't get to the upper echelons of that either. But not to worry. That's not too bad. This one can easily be done, and this one can be done. Because I can get that up there and get that in. I can also do round. I want to get around. I think that's in line. I'm not convinced I want that there though. Might want to have it further out. let's get this in. And then let's get this in. Because, well, the thing is, they can't zip to anywhere, though, can they? So they're still going to have to walk to get to the... This might be an issue. But I don't know. How are we doing? We are... Well, we are there. I think it's going to be beneficial if I force this to get built, really. Right, I've moved that back. They can still do it. I mean, they come down here and then, you know, fill it in from there. So that's not the worst. That will go nicely. Once I've got this going, well, the thing is I can't really get the extract. I tell you what would be good. I'm taking... Where the hell's it gone? There. Oh, they're using that though. That's the Achilles heel in this one. Although saying that though, we do have this one. Like I said, this is the idea that we're going to go diagonally to the corner of the map, which was there. Which, in fact, this one here is not actually that far away in line with that actual one. If we look down the line of it, we can look at that. It's actually really nicely you couldn't get any better than that, really. So it would be beneficial to sort of use that. Now I know that this is coming down here again. All this in the next 10 videos or whatever, we need to sort out. It needs to be, you know, doing what it needs to do. I've got water for days. Obviously the Lido will not work because of not having enough water in there, but they're working on this because they're working on it. Looking good. How come I've got absolutely no bad water whatsoever in there? I have got 62 of it though. Infrastructure is definitely getting built. Gears and planks. Gears is an absolute pain in the... Well, in fact, actually what's a pain is there's absolutely zero planks whatsoever. Logs is not the issue. It's the planks that's the issue. I just can't get enough planks to be built. I don't need that because I've got that 2,400 thingy. There's no point with that. It's all playing into the hands of a nightmare. Now I know there's a hell of a lot of chestnuts are about chock-a-block full. I've got zero Are they built? I just haven't got... I didn't select... copy that. Right, that'll now be doing... Actually, what I'll do is I'll get these built as well, because it's logged, so it doesn't really matter. We'll have to probably get this going as well. This will be another section to be going. My plan is to move the haulers over, but quite frankly, they're not really hauling anything anyway, so they're not. I might as well delete this. It's going to get me some planks, but they're not even nothing in. The reason why is I've got so much. Well, this is the other reason why I need more beavers in the game. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably 10. 1, 2. No, because that'll be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flipping 10. Ooh, I mean, maybe not then. Maybe we won't get that in there. Obviously, that's going round. Now, I'm going to put this on low priority because it's not the major thing that I really need to think about getting done. Here's where the housing situation is going to kick in because I need to rotate. Remember this, I've got to be careful with these. Because this is photo tails, and if I push these in, they'll go. Oh, thank you very much. We'll have some who's in there. Thank you. That's very nice and kind of you. But that's our opposite to that side. Bearing in mind that well-being a roofing can be turned around this way. So we both in that side, that wouldn't have been built anyway because this wasn't going to get built. I'm not desperately needing, like I said, I'm not desperate for that. But once this comes available again, I've still obviously got to blast all this. This is, this is the Achilles heel with all this. And that's a lot of blasting to do. But I did say that it would take quite a while. I'm gonna redesign the if I get the right one. I suppose that's not too bad. Actually, no, that needs to come in straight. Then I need to get rid of this. That's obviously now going to allow me to add that in to get rid of. And that. So now I'm getting more. Yeah. Do as that for us, boys. That's good. I've also got that to get in. How are we doing? We are... Oh, we're on the ball. This is up and running. Right. I'll pause that. Obviously, I want to get these running. Now, the gears is the problem here. Planks is the problem there. Gears and planks and every flipping thing. We've got like 3 gears in it. So, I'm relying on this debacle here to be able to... The trouble is I can't really change that because my plank situation is terrible. It's terrible, mate. I did have 400 planks, and now I've got sweet Fanny Adams. I think these just use logs. Yeah, so there's no point getting rid of them because I've got enough logs. I just don't have the planks to run anything. Spaddock's going there. That's going there. Oh, that was it. I was actually going to change that, but I've got these built, but I'm not using them yet. But that's fine. That's 4 Spaddock. That's probably far too much Spaddock, to be honest. Grilled Spaddock's definitely coming in. That's good. Like I said, everything here is these are gonna go. This is going to go. This and this is going to go. That'll increase this by a bit. Well, actually, like I'm taking 3 off plus about the 200 there. So I'm doing. This will probably increase these to about a thing. But I want to get down here. This is the idea: is to get down to this bit here from here into there, which I can build. I probably should put these on low. Put that on low. The reason why is because otherwise they'll start building that, and I don't really need that at this precise moment. These are fine, which really I want them round the... If I just take this out, like I said, and I put this here, I'm not going to... Do I have it that way? Yeah, I think I have it that way. I'll make a path around it. I always like to make a path around it. These will have like the haulers, let's say there, but pause these because I don't want these to be built yet. Another, well, I'll build them eventually sort of thing. Why is that one? Does that mean, or is it just, oh no, it's not sticking out. I'm thinking, why the hell is that sticking out? But it's not sticking out, is it? I could turn these and that would... Well, no, because that wouldn't line up anyway, so this is as bad as each other. I don't have to... I mean, I don't have to have it in line with that, really. I mean, I could have it, like, coming this way. And then take them out. And put some... A bit of the old... foliage. You know, bit of the old foliage in there just to brighten their day up, which can't be that bad. If I wanted to do that, I desperately want to get this running. Come on, guys, come on. Get me running here, will you? I've got no flipping gears. I desperately don't take that. I can take some of this down to get gears back. But the problem is, will it? I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lot out. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Well done. How many have I got here? It's ridiculous. But everything, by the time we get down to our sort of final set of videos, will all come together. We hope. I still need more storage in here as well. In other words, I want the. I'm moving now, and I think I am going to put the maple there. It doesn't really matter because by the time I'd sort this out, they'll come through here into there, walk around, zoom down here, and get in there. A lot faster than the wood anyway. But I can't decide where everything is going to be yet. I really, really wish they'd get this built. We're almost there. I want one more, and that's built. One more metal, and then I can sort the zip line out there. I am aware of the time as well. I tell you so, I said last time when I would come off the video, I said I need some sort of clock that's like buy a little clock thing that I can press a countdown and it counts down for the time that I want. So I can see the clock. That on OBS is only at the screen, but the trouble is you just don't see it. You don't see it in your corner of your eye, and that's the Achilles heel with this. Right, that looks terrible, but it'll do. That does look terrible. But actually, it's not as bad as we led to believe. They would have to go on here to fix that. But I don't mind about that. They'd have to fix this first. This is going to have to be done first. Because they'd have to come into here, go into there, and then walk over that. I'm taking all this out. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't think this is actually any use anymore. Well, we are going to sort this water out as well, I think. Because a lot of it is just, well, when it gets full again, as you can see, it's just chucking itself out anyway. So why not use the water at 50% of it coming down here? I think I like that idea. I do quite like this. I want to blast that, but I'm going to put it on low. And I'm gonna, how many have I got left? 2,800, and I'm gonna do that because we're gonna do this line. This is gonna go right under there and then come up here. So I'll have to do some sort of. I just thought a tunnel system under there and get rid of the water, and the water will permeate all the way around here, which we know it comes down here, and that's a bit better. Ah, right, we've done. Out flipping time. Right, that's a 3. Get on with that, boys, when you can. Same boys, might be ladies, but you know. It's at 42%. It's building. It's just taking forever and a day. Oh, 55, right. Let's do an end game. You know, whatever you want to call it, and then a resulting thing, which I quite like doing, but I end up doing an hour and then I realise I can't do it. So we are still going with this. This is going to take a little while, a few videos, because I'm running out of explosives. That's the problem. We are getting to the stage of, as you can see, where the hell is it gone? Coming down here as a centre. Obviously, I've got this. Then I'm going to go down there. I'm quite close to that, but it's probably going to come a bit over. And then I'll work something out, maybe to go directly to there, if you get what I mean. It doesn't have to be like, you know, they're not all have to be 30s or whatever. It doesn't matter. So, and then we'll get this running. This could be for, again, treated planks or metal. By the time, this is probably going to be bloody built by that time, but it doesn't really matter. You know, you can only do what you can do with the resources you've got. This obviously will get blasted up while I'm talking to you now. There we go. That can now have a 2 on. That can have a 2 on. That's all 2. And there we go. That can do what it needs to do. It's going to take a little while. Obviously, I've started putting the things that I can put down. And I'll get more and more. Hopefully, if I can build... I will be able to build more explosives once I've moved it away from the current situation that I'm in. There we go. There's another one done. I just got to get this done. I still need the gears and the... I need the gears here. That's quite a lot of gears. We've got almost enough to get all this. If I get rid of that, though, they might not go where I want them to go. So that's why I'm sort of thinking, because then I don't have any explosives. At least I'm actually building something to do something, if you get what I mean. It's like, yashka. Anyway, obviously here, this is going to get extended a little bit more. I'm just waiting to obviously to get this in. I will move the maple syrup. We only have one maple syrup here that's getting obviously filled up. There's not actually much happening here. In fact, I think the reason why is the pastries are gone because there's no... Again, I just don't have the blooming beavers. I don't have the beavers in the thing to be able to get things going. That's the problem. I don't have enough. Food has gone down quite considerably, and I've got to get that motivated and coming back again, which we will. I have no problems with that getting that going. It's just working out the solutions that I've got. Obviously, I've got a massive amount of chestnuts here. Actually, they're all at 100%, and I've got a massive of maple as well. So there's no reason why I can't. Why have I got that down? Oh, why is that gathering flag? What are they doing here? That's chestnut. What is that? That's chestnut. Oh, I did 2, didn't I? Where is... Oh, that's the maple syrup, isn't it? Oh, yes, I've got 2 for the maple syrup. They're from the Tapper Shack. They either do resin. So they need the resin. How are we doing with the resin, actually? What? He doesn't seem to have any resin whatsoever. Why hasn't he got any resin in? So it's actually doing 2 then. It's actually producing, but I don't know how the hell he's producing resin out of the pine resin. Because, oh, is it these? Oh, it's like, how the hell's this? Yes, I didn't realise that is so close to that. It's actually taking them from here. I was thinking, what the hell is he doing that for? Anyway, there we go. Right, we're almost at an hour. So now you understand where things are heading. I hope you enjoyed that. We will see you in the next one. Oh, don't forget, I'm also obviously going to sort this out as well. So we are going to have this water source coming under here with a tunnel and filling out this, which then I'll fill out that in the next few videos as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.